Fight prediction: Zhang versus Deontay Wilder, the former heavyweight champion of the world. Let's do it. What is my prediction to this fight? The odds say Zhang will win. And my prediction is, I love to make predictions. We have 1 and 0. I made 1 with Usyk and we have 1. Today, new luck, new game. And I will tell you, Deontay Wilder will blast out Zhang. Why? Let's check it out. So, very, very tough fight, very dangerous fight for Deontay Wilder. He is against the odds, When you bet on him, you get more money, but I will never bet, But here, I would say it would be a good deal, but in boxing, you never know. The bookmakers see his last performance against Joseph Parker, which is a world-class level opponent. And Zhang knocked him down, in Joseph Parker in his last fight. So the problem here is, Zhang, very big guy, very, very good in his boxing skills and has very, very fast hands, and he can counter. It's an opponent, also a southpaw. That means he has his other foot in front, the right foot, and his left hand is the hard hand. These are boxers you normally don't want to box because they have an awkward style, you are not used to that, and all those things. Deontay Wilder, the man who has a higher knockout percentage than Mike Tyson, He was the champion, but he has lost a few times. We have seen it, against Fury, he took a lot of damage. And so now the bookmakers say, especially from his last performance, he will not do it, And so that it is. But I will tell you, Zhang is the perfect opponent to get knocked out by Deontay Wilder. But this is very, very hard to do. So what is the point? Zhang, almost 2 meters around, big guy with a lot of mass, and such guys, normally you cannot knock out to wobble them. It's very tough, There you need a really, really good knockout power, but that has Deontay Wilder, Because against such guys, when you only go for the knockout, you will lose. Best example, back then, Nikolai Valuyev. How many people have knocked him out? No one. They wobbled him, David Hay, for example. But it's very tough to do, with that mass. So, Zhang, his advantages are very big guy, a lot of mass, so he can take a punch. He has very, very good boxing technique. For such a big guy, this is unbelievable. And he has fast hands. Not only the boxing skill, also those fast hands. And that is really, really dangerous. Also for Deontay Wilder. So my thing is, Wilder can lose quicker than a Zhang, is my opinion. Because Wilder has to do the perfect thing in there. And I will tell you what he has to do, that he will win the fight. But he can make so many mistakes that he will lose. Lose very quick again against a Zhang. So big guy Zhang, boxing technique and the speed, and he can counter very good. He throws in things where you don't see it. And with that mass what he has and that speed of the punch, you will not deal with it, So on the other side, we have Deontay Wilder, who is a light heavyweight, really, really light in weight, around 100 kilo, plus minus, And his boxing skills are absolutely not good when we talk about world-class level boxing. Why? Because he is not that experienced in boxing. He was the champion, but amateur background that goes over years, over decades almost. And there he has not done these steps, and that you see when it goes up to world level. And that is a big problem here against a Zhang, Because when he wants to box a Zhang, I tell you, he will get knocked out, Because Zhang has a great speed, he can counter, and he has the better boxing technique. And a guy with that mass, when you get a punch, it will be over. Especially when you are much lighter, It's really, really dangerous. And the opponents have said they are very impressed with the speed of Zhang in the ring, when they meet him in the ring, So, and they have both boxed world-class level opponents, you know, but Deontay Wilder has boxed much more world-class level opponents than a Zhang Zhang, you know. But we have seen it, Zhang Zhang against Hrgovic, really boxed also tonight, really, really good heavyweight, and he could deal with him, you know, we have seen that. So there are the examples that both of them can deal with the best, you know. And Wilder is former heavyweight champion. But the thing is, I see Wilder only winning with one special thing. That's the only thing, in my opinion, where he can win this fight. But when he will does this, then he will blast him out. Yeah, it's not only right hand over. No, that is always easy to say. You know, highest percentage KO, this blah blah. No, it's a world class elite sport, and there is nothing easy. You know, when you see something what looks easy, but that was not easy, then it was preparation and on and on and on. But my thing is, when he goes in and want to box him, we have seen that at the press training, we know with this step with Wilder where he makes this head movement, this, that, all to me uninteresting, because that looks all good, but in the ring against such a guy, you will not do that all the time. And the problem is when he will box him and when he will go in and try things, believe me that, the chance that he get punches is very, very high. Maybe he can go away 1-2 punches, but the third punch will be in. And that is dangerous and that can change a fight, you know. Your plan only works until the first punch goes into your face and then all is over with your plan. You know what I mean? So that is a big mistake when he wants to box him, to go on points, or even when he wants to prepare the knockout, you know, with the left hand, but his jab is also not good. The boxing skills are better by Zhang Zhang. And then don't lose your energy in doing things where he will not be better. He will not be the better boxer in there, in my opinion. You know, that will be a very dangerous thing, because when he is close to him, he makes 1, 2, 3 shots, and then he wants to make his right hand, the chance that Zhang Zhang blasts him out is very high. So that is a big mistake. Box outside, also a mistake. He's not the best boxer, you know, with jab like Larry Holmes. He will not do that. And so, in all of those things, he will lose. But the thing, what he has, and this is now my opinion why he will blast out Zhang Zhang. Because of his skills, what he has with the power, we will come to this, and a big weakness of Zhang Zhang. You know, and that combination will do it. First of all, Zhang Zhang is a southpaw. That means his right foot is in front. And what is the best weapon what you can do against a southpaw? It is the hard, straight right hand. Throw it in and you will connect. And that is the thing. Wilder is maybe the best puncher we have ever seen. Yeah, Tommy Hearns, Ernie Shavers, and on and on and on. You know, there were a lot. But his right hand, this is a really quick right hand. And this hand destroys opponents, you know. Normally, you destroy an opponent when a guy don't see the punch. But Wilder can destroy an opponent even if the guy sees the punch. And he will also get knocked out. And that is really, really hard power, you know. Even if he's already almost 40, but power, you lose at last from all your things. Reflexes, speed, on and on, but not the power, you know. And a southpaw, the best weapon is the straight right hand. So perfect made for Deontay Wilder. But the thing is, how can he do that? You know, is it not that he will stand there and do nothing? That you have to overcome, that you get your right hand in. And that is where I see him only one thing winning. Deontay Wilder has... I tell you, what have you seen with Artur Szpilka? When he fought against Artur Szpilka, southpaw, he knocked him out brutal, you know, but the guy was smaller, you know, other style in fighting, you know. But the thing is, for example, the perfect thing what Wilder can do in this thing is like the fight against Dominic Breazeale. I don't know how it's talked in English. Breazeale, I don't know. But Dominic Breazeale, he knocked him out cold. He went in, bam, one left, bam, right over. Completely out. And that, when he does this tonight, he will blast out Zhang Zhang for sure. Because the weakness of Zhang Zhang is his footwork. The guy is very, very flat-footed. That means he stays always on the complete foot, like a rock, like a stone, you know. He has a little bit head movement and that, but he stays complete. He's not a mover. He's not on his feet, not like a Muhammad Ali. So the guy is like a block, and the bigger they are, you know, the bigger the head, the bigger the chest, the bigger the body, the easier you can land a punch, you know. And when Wilder went in quick, one left, boom, right hand, and he will connect. He should do this 1-2 times around, and all other thing avoid. Don't make boxing with him, don't do anything. Try this, and believe me, he will connect. And when he connects with this right hand, he will knock out Zhang for sure. But when he will go in and make such things, he will lose. But I believe that he will blast him out because of the weakness in only standing like a block. And he's a southpaw. And that is my opinion. But you see, that is the only chance what I see. But to do that, of course, it's dangerous, you know, because they are world-class level, and to go in and do that is not that easy. But when he want to open up things, this, that, then he has to box with Zhang, and then he will lose, because Zhang had a better boxing technique. You know what I mean? So my thing is, Deontay Wilder has to go in also with the foot. You know, when you fight a southpaw, that means the right foot is in front of you, and the left, the normal hander, has his foot exactly foot on foot. When a normal boxer against a southpaw with the right foot front, they always stand toe to toe, and there it depends. Sometimes they go on the toe, you know. The thing is, you always want to stay outside. That person who stands outside with the feet has much more control, and that he has to do. Go in as a right-hander, watch that from Zhang's foot is there, he goes there in, and bam, connect really hard, you know, and then he will blast him out. This is my opinion. We will see what happens, I don't know, but yeah, let's check it out. So, thanks for watching, we will see us again. Enjoy the boxing event. Until then, bye and ciao.